These look like passports, but these are assets, because a passport not only allows you to travel in different places and stay for longer periods of time in a different country, but it opens up a lifestyle that normally you would not have with just one passport. When I was living in Perth, which has 330 days of sun a year, by the way, and I come from a country, a region between Bologna and Rimini, where winter is horrible. Now imagine you can travel and spend the winter in a place where even winter feels like a late spring, because there are 6 degrees in the morning and 14, 15 till 20 in the afternoon. So winter doesn't really feel like winter. The other thing is, if there is a situation like COVID happening, for example, if you were Australian, the government would not allow you to leave the country or anybody to get in. But if I have a second passport, I can contact my government, the Italian one, and say they're not allowing me to go out. The Italian government would contact Perth, Australia, and threat them with a fine. And now, all in a sudden, I can get out. And I have few experiences, direct experiences, where I was working with a chef that the wife went to South Korea in January 2020. She gave birth there, and this guy did not see his toddler until he was 3 years old, because he could not leave because he had residency there and the wife could not come in. This also gives you a different taxation. In Italy, if I open a business, I have 69% average of taxation. In Australia, around 33%. And weather as well, because this place is amazing. I have mountains with snow there. But if I want to spend winter with some sun, now I can go to Perth, New Zealand, and have easier access to England, Canada, and USA. There are different ways to get a second passport and a second citizenship. First thing is, you have to check if your country allows it. Because China, for example, you have to give up one in order to get the second one in. Italy allows you 2 or 3 passports, which is great. It's like playing Risk. You can get South America, you can get Oceania, and you can get Europe, and you're done. You don't need anything else after. You can get married with somebody from that country, which would take a long time to get your citizenship and second passport. You can make a donation to some countries like El Salvador. Now they have a free visa donation for which you donate $1 million and you and your family can get citizenship and passport straight away. Some Kids is another one, which I think is $150,000 donation and you get a passport. And then there are plenty more that you can check. Whatever you feel like, because some people do not like summer. I love sun and warm weather. So if you do not like it, maybe the Caribbean is not the best for you. Now, I do not expect that there will be a second COVID again, because this is our old playbook, but there will be some situations where having a second passport will be a life-changing opportunity. Even if you want to change your life completely and you want to go somewhere and work, there are countries allowing people that are highly specialized, PhDs or skills that they require. And then all of a sudden you can apply in that country for residency, which will lead to citizenship and passport. The other way is to get married. Maybe you are somebody famous and you want to migrate in a new country. Or maybe somebody from your family, without you knowing, has some heritage from another country. Your grandpa, your grandma, your parents. It's worth to check. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna get a third passport, but it would be convenient to have access to South America. Also because there is so much happening there. And in the next 10 to 15 years, I'm sure they will make a dent on the map. So just a thought. And if you want to check a company that helps you with that, when I didn't know anything, I started looking into a website, and I'm not affiliated with this. I just know the website because I used to follow Sorelle Amore, which is a YouTuber, and the boyfriend specialized himself into providing people with information and services to get a second passport and a second citizenship. The website is called anticitizen.com, and it provides you with all the information you need to know to get a second passport or second citizenship, or even go further to your third one. It works with a membership. So you subscribe, you pay monthly, and you can get all the information you want through a forum, or you contact them directly and they can do a done-for-you service where they help you step by step setting up your second, third, or fourth citizenship, which, in my opinion, is the greatest asset you can have. And if you want more information about this, I put a link in the description. So click it and get yourself sorted.